Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, where I want to start off by saying thank you very much to everybody who's been commenting on the previous episodes. Fantastic. There's been so many people. Hassan asking about a playlist. There is always a playlist. Every time I start a new series up, there is always a playlist. You will find it. I have changed my YouTube homepage around, so you should be able to find the cube on there now. Many people talking about the different ways we should do the floors in here. All fantastic, wonderful ideas, and something has sprung up which I was completely unaware of, and completely changes the way the whole thing works here. So, I did not know moisture, green land from the water, spreads downwards indefinitely. So a river up here, providing there is a connected block via dirt, will spread down all the way. I didn't know that. It doesn't go upwards. Every tile you go up, you lose about 3 tiles inwards, so you can go up about 3 before it stops working completely. I didn't know that was a thing. That completely changes stuff. That means if we was to do a river on the surface here and here, and then we build this down and make sure we leave connected columns of dirt dotted around, which we want to do anyway, we could make the whole thing green, which is fantastic. However, I then had the wonderful idea, as I was reading the comments, I was asking about the whole should we be able to build upwards and do things and so. What if we abandon the surface? What if we abandon the surface completely and went, no, the whole colony must be underground? So the sun is getting hotter and hotter every single cycle, and the beavers can't deal with it anymore. They must go underground to survive. I kind of like the idea. We'd cap off the water, cap for the bad water, and figure out how to do that, and then go down, and everything could be underground. I kind of like that idea. I really like it, so I want to try and do that. So, how do we do this? How would we cover this? Well, the first thing we want to do is we want to obviously drill down into the thing. We have 11 explosives right now. We need to unlock the centrifuge. Yeah, we need to put that in like here somewhere, I suppose, but like that. Yes, that is a lumberjack flag. Let's unpause that as well because we want to chop down some more trees in places. Yeah, I want to chop down these trees here so that we can figure out where we want to put our district center. As for how we're going to build down, if we go 7 tiles for a floor, so that'd be 2 tiles of dirt and 5 tiles of air. That will let us have 7. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then the 7th one will be the top one. That'll give us 6 tiles underground, and then the top one, which we're not going to use. I'm not going to use the top one, but that will give us that. So I cannot build any dirt on the surface here. It won't let me. It says cannot build at this height. So even with the mod, I cannot build dirt higher. So there's that. And also, when it comes to power, you will notice here, look at this. We have I've put the power, what's it called? Power optimizer in. So buildings, you can turn them off if they're not being run. So when a building isn't running, it doesn't consume any power. So if it fills with planks, for instance, this one here, or let's go with this one here. This one fills with gears or whatever. But if a building fills up, and it's not running, it will not use any power. So I like that. I also like this whole suspend if not enough power, so you can turn off buildings. So you can go, well, which buildings have got priority here? So let's see. So we're not too. We could turn off the explosives. So see, no workers, no power usage at all. But we could turn it off, and we could go, so let's turn off the buildings here, and they all switch down. So, and you can tick this. Apply to all such buildings, so every smelter, you set one smelter and click that, and every smelter does that. That's fine. I also have the housing optimizer mod installed. Bobbing about upgraded that one. So what that does is basically a beaver will try and move into a house that's closer to its workplace, so they have less distance to travel. I've realised that kind of doesn't work if you don't have food distributed about on everywhere. So you still have to go out to the food and come back again. But it's better. It's better. So yeah, so I've installed those 2 mods there. I didn't want to put any mods in that necessarily added buildings and things at this stage. There's a few that I looked at that might be useful, things like tubeways going through levees and stuff, but we're not really going to do that. Instead, we want to build down, and if we go to the bottom, so the bottom floor, zoop, is actually floor 0, is technically too high. I'm not quite sure why it's too high. I don't, it's weird. And our top floor is technically 49. If I go to 49 here, you'll see it's still showing the top floor. And if I go down to 48, then it goes down by 1. So yeah, it's weird. So the top floor is at 49. If I bring up the Shift Alt and X button, you see there it says block coordinates XYZ is 49. So they have Z up in this game. So it's 49, which is strange. The intercept position is the actual X, Y, and Z coordinates of the game, but the block coordinates are. It's strange. Does that also the actual bad water is over at 0, which I didn't realise. So I built the map backwards. Oh no. So if we were to go 7 floors, as I said, 7 floors, that's 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 30. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. My brain was going 36, which is not right. So 42 and then 49, which is the top floor. So we get 6 floors in here, and we won't use the top floor. So yeah, it'd be lucky 7s because there's a 7th floor on the top. Maybe we won't. I don't know. What do you think? Should we abandon the top floor and just live underground? Going to be kind of like an ant colony. That's the idea. So, but anyway, we want to start doing stuff here. So we want to put in a district center, which may not be on the top floor, so I might not put it here. Also, I have no issue with taking the underground ruins and moving them down, because they are on every floor. The underground ruins is actually on every floor, so we could take that down to the basement and put it right in the basement if we wanted to. So yeah, we could leave it on the surface, and it's the only thing the beavers come up to the surface for. That could work. Also, the actual earth repopulator, that's going to have to be on the surface. There's no way we can put that underground. It won't fit. It just won't fit underground. So the monuments might be up on the surface. Maybe I should do the surface. Maybe we won't do the scorchers thing. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, if we did 7 floors of 7 tiles, including the surface, that's 7. So yeah, and then we just do the rivers on the top. I might not do the scorcher thing then. I'm so indecisive because I'm just not sure which way around I want to do this. We will let it progress as we go. Anyway, less talky, more doey thing. We want to put in a let's put in a medium tank. Can I put it in here? No, there's a tree in the way. Let's put it in here. Oop. This is going to store catalyst, because we need catalyst for the things. Speed up time. Go beavers, go. We have a drought currently happening, so that's fine. You need more gears. You're going to need more gears as well, aren't you? Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, we want to put in a district center, like here somewhere or something, or one away from that at least. So yeah. So pause the game a moment. District center would go there. Okay, which means we want to unlock this, which is 1.2 thousand science. I don't have 1.2 thousand science right now. I don't even have 600 for the standard one. So we want to unlock that, and then right here is where we want to be building, like blowing a hole up. So right here, let's get rid of the district center now. We don't want that there. So boom, there. That's where we will be putting the hole. And what I'd like to do is blow a hole all the way down to the basement first. I feel like we will probably dig out layer by layer by layer. We'll see how that goes, but I feel like we should go down to the basement first and see how that goes. We can go up by 10 blocks on the surface, I believe. Yeah. 10, 11. So we got up by 11 blocks on the surface, which makes sense because it's 50 plus 1. So yeah, but we can go up there. So what I could do is in case this entire thing. We could absolutely build an artificial top on top of it if we wanted to. So yeah, it goes. You have nowhere left to chop down any trees. That's okay. Go and get that one. Or are you going to get that one? You can get that one. Who's getting that one? Somebody go and collect them trees. Please, somebody go and collect them trees. We do want to chop down some more trees, but it's kind of difficult because storage is a bit of a pain, but we will see. We will see. So we need 1.2 thousand science, which is going to take a little while. Hey, we have well enough science, and a couple of things happened as well. I have built a tower here for the wood because I just want to clear the wood out. So we're going to have our wood cutters come along and chop down that to fill these, which will be fine. Also, we have a tower here of food. We ran out of food. We completely ran. When that last drought happened, this was actually dropped down quite low. It dropped down by 2 levels. And there was only like 3 layers of kohlrabi going, and they were planted and regrowing when we ran out of food, but for about a day all our beavers were very, very hungry. So I put more storage in. The problem is that we are increasing the beavers, and I don't think that's a good idea. So I'm going to repause these 2. So I think these are 8, as I said. So 8, 16, that'd be 24. So that'd be 32. This would be 40. This would be 40 beavers in total for our, I think. So yeah. It depends on the happiness as well. Obviously, if you click on a beaver and click on a beaver, thank you. And look here, so their health currently is 0%. So I think this is 8, and if we get to well-being 7, it increases by 20%, which means these will then go up to be 9 each. So, or maybe 10 each. No, 9 each. So yeah. But anyway, the important thing is we have this here. So we do need to also work on some form of food. Better food, more food, I think. So I might blow a little hole over here, put a water dump in, get some green land, and just do a whole bunch of kohlrabis. So that's the idea. Did put a lot more science in because I wanted to get some science. We have 2,291 science points. Let's spend 1,200 of them there, like that. And then we'll probably have to spend another 600 doing something else somewhere else. But what I want to do is put in some more lumberjack flags just dotted around the place. Here. As was suggested in the last episode, that I should dot some lumberjacks around. There we go, put them, and we'll get those dotted around. Then they can start dropping down trees from every different direction and fill up over here, which will be fine. Getting a hauler might not be a bad idea, but again, the amount of beavers I need, the amount of food we're producing, doesn't match up right now. So, but we have the dynamite, and we have the first. Boom. It is done. The hole has been made. Everything is awesome. And the great thing is we can now just put another community down there, and they'll lean in, throw the dynamite down, throw the extract down, throw a match down, and we'll just carry on. And we'll do that all the way down to bedrock. Then we can put ladders in all the way from there all the way up here, which would be fantastic. I think I'm going to have the ladders be against, so we'll put the ladder so it's facing that direction. The ladder's up against that side there. Boom, boom. When the path comes out, it goes forward, left, right, which makes sense because this is kind of going to be in the way for the time being. We can move this with the map editor later if we want to, so yeah. I am going to have to re-upload this though because I changed it so that more beavers are in science. Now there's not going to be as many beavers in science because we have more beavers doing wood chopping, which is awesome. Okay. To be honest with you, I only actually need 1 beaver building right now because the only thing we're building is dynamite. So yeah. Okay. So let's speed up some time. Hop. And again. Again and again and again, all the way down to, well, Oblivion. And with this final one here going kaboom, We are down. Doop, doop, doop. Level 1. Look at that. Level 1. So if I double click there, boom, there you go. We're down at level 1. That is... I actually want to go down. Oh, actually, go down more. Boom, there you go. We're at the same level as this water one here. So, oops. Come down. If we go up there one, so the way it works is that it's so this says it's building level 1, but that's actually at level 0, which is interesting. If I come down to the water's at level 1, isn't it? So come down to there, yeah. But if I was to build something here, that's where that would be. So if I was to put in, say, a levee there, down, would that levee not be at the same level as? I want to build it. Can I put in any more explosives? I can. It says I can. Put in another 1. We want to unlock the ones anyway, so very slow when you're down this far because it thinks yeah. So no, we have 3. Yeah, so we need to go down 1 more. Okay, so we need to go down by 1 more. That's fine. So turn it off there. That's been built. We can detonate that. No, it hasn't. A bit of time. Go to the next day. Food is concerning me. Did you fill up? Why have you filled up the second one or not that one? Why have you filled up the second one? That's weird. Oh, maybe there was a big crop coming in and they eat from the bottom one. But maybe they filled up 2 and then they just eat them from the bottom one and waiting for the next crop to come in. I would have thought they'd filled the bottom one up though, but oh well. Oh well. Yeah, pop, there you go. And now we can't add any more dynamite down there. It says no, cannot build at the bottom of the map. Okie dokie. So we are down there. So we want to then go and grab some ladders. Looky down there, and we'll go click, 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 all the way up to the surface. 49 of them, all the way up. Oh, too far, too far, too far, too far. There we go. Boom. Okay, and that will let us go down there. So then we can come down here to this height here, and we can put in some tunnels place all around here, so we can blow this level up completely. Which you are in the ground there, aren't you? So I'm going to have to reset the camera height. Yeah, so you are in the ground. So this is as far as the camera can go, but you are in the ground there. So you'll be in that level there. So yeah, so we will dig down that level there, which actually technically means you'll have 1 floor at the bottom. Maybe 1 thick, not 2. I want that to be 2 actually, don't I? Yeah, so I didn't want to go down this far. But that's okay. That's okay. It's a bit late now. Yeah, so we want to have 2 floors here, and then we're going to go up by so many floors and then do another one. So I actually want to come up by 1, and this is where we want to start mining out. Now I can't mine out the whole thing because we need supports and stuff. We need to figure out supports. Where will the supports go? It's 6 tiles, I believe. I believe it's 6 tiles. So we have to, if we build, which I can't do because I can't build on the surface there, but if you have a block here, then it can support, it's 3 tiles out of there, so you have to go 3 tiles the other way to there. But if we did a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's not quite right. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah. But I was hoping to use that as an example. But if we, I can't even put these down yet. But if you put 1 down here and then 1 over here, 6 tiles away, so there's 6 tiles in between them, they will bridge. And then you do 6 tiles there, 6 tiles there. That's fine. But then the center won't bridge because the center doesn't have any support to it. So what I need to do is I need to figure out a pattern that will let us do things differently. And I also need to bring my camera back up again to great height. So how do we do that? How do we figure out a pattern to do that? Well, you kind of need to do a a zigzag pattern. Is not zigzag pattern. What's the word I'm after? So let me explain with some levies here. So if we put tile there, 1 2 3 4 5 6, tile there, 1 2 3 4 5 6 would be on the corner there, which is awkward. Put up like that. So there is 1 2 3 4 5. Oh, there's 5 in between that. Oops. There. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6 in between them. This tower will allow overhang of dirt to 3 tiles. This tower overhang of dirt to 3 tiles there. So that'd be the same. That'd be fine. However, here it can only go 2. So what will happen is if we have towers, reset my height here. If we have towers like this, then this one can go 3. This one can go 3. Like that. However, here this happens. That happens. So we can't actually build that unless we put a tower in the center to cover that. But you can't put a tower in the center because if you go 6, it doesn't work that way. So what I think we need to do is we can't go 7 either because that won't work, will it? So if we was to move, say, this one out by 1, that is 7, and then you put a tower in here like this. Actually, this might work. This might work. Hold on. A tower. No, the tower won't go there. That won't work. So this one can go 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Actually, let me make this visually easier to see. I'll use dams for this one. So the tower will go here, and then this one will go up by 3 that way, 3 that way, 3 that way. Then it would fit in that there. So the center tower there will support that center one. We can go 1 2 3 this way and do that. Okay, which means this tower would have to come in by 1 and in by 1. Let's use platforms for this one just to make life a bit easier for myself. So it would have we'd have to offset the towers. Would that be the way to do it? It'd be an interesting looking pattern. So by that I mean if we put the tower here and then that went 1 2 3 1 2 3 like that. Okay, and then there was another tower over here. I'm just using different types because it makes life easier to visually represent what I'm trying to achieve here. And then down here, let's actually get rid of those two for the minute. They're in the way. And down here, I'll use platforms again to make life easier. That will go here. Like that. That's the most efficient way of doing it. So as you can see, the towers themselves are, or the support columns, not towers, the support columns are going to be offset. Like that. So they're going to be offset. So how we do that pattern, I don't have a clue. Obviously this will go out this way as well, so it'll be the same as this. It'll be all these here. But you need to interlock them, which means I need to offset this. So it needs to be, it's not just going to be a grid. It needs to be an offset testing. There's a word for it that I can't remember the name of. It's a pattern. Yes, I know it's a pattern, but it's an offset something or other that I can't remember the name of. But that's what we're kind of going to have to achieve underground. Okay. We'll probably put columns in the 4 corners as well, so we don't have to worry about doing this. This can be offset from the corner slightly, and then we have to figure it all out. So that's the thing. That's the thing. Okay. That's the thing we want to do. Let me destroy this now because I don't want this to get built. But yeah, so that's the sort of thing we have to figure out. when we come and we can mine the whole area out, but we need to make sure we leave those columns in so they support the upper floor. That's the idea there. So need to get a better representation of that. I should also pause these pumps. I should have paused these pumps at the start of the drought, so the food continues on, because yeah, it's very clear that we're getting a crop in and it fills them. Why did it fill both of them? It's weird. Why did you fill the top one? Unless you just started filling the top one previously? I don't know. Very strange. But our food looks like it's actually going down. We're definitely losing food rather than gaining it. So that is a problem. That is desperately a problem. Let's up the workers in here. And let's go and build ourselves a temporary farm thing. So if I do something like this here, we're down here, we can turn this area into green, and then I can just plant kohlrabis. Yes, I know there's crops here, but we are chopping down all the trees. We are getting there. Eventually, slowly but surely, we're getting there. Let's put another lumberjack in just to speed up the process up here. Might pause the ones on the other side of the map, just so you can start doing stuff around here. So you're doing this area here, you're going to do this area here, you're doing, so that'll be fine. Okay. Need to unlock the water dump as well, which won't be a problem. Do we have enough explosives? We do not. Right, re-enable the explosive factory. Let's pause this one for the moment. Power's a bit of a premium, so let's make sure we're saving enough power elsewhere. Put these up, put in a platform on top of it, and then put a fluid dump on top of that to fill this, and then it will become green land, and then we can put in some more farms around it. Kohlrabis are not the greatest things, but they're the only things that do not require any processing. Every other food with the iron teeth requires some form of processing, which is awkward. It either needs fermenting or pressing or something. So yeah, and that requires power, which power is again a premium because we're doing this here. We could definitely unlock the engines, I suppose, but I'd rather wait. I want to go engines rather than water wheels in this one. So we're going to put engines in everywhere. But I feel like we should. I've just realised something as well. I don't want to do that there. I don't want to do that there. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Don't do that. Okay. If I'm going to have the I should put it over here. So we're going to have a path down here anyway. So if I did that and actually blew that up there, anyway, it's part of the river that we're going to build. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, so go explosives, go beaver explosives, gadget beaver explosives, build, and kaboom. We want to put in that there. Let's get rid of that. Path up to there, and unlock the fluid dump, which can go here. Yes. And then we're going to put more farms in because we want farms. And there, one there. Okay. And then we're going to basically just go, hey, would you kohlrabiify? I don't know, everything. Just a lot. Just everything you possibly can. Kohlrabiify it at all. We are doing okay. We still have it's dropping, but we still have some beavers here, some food here, and the berries are refilling, which is nice. I should probably get a massive storage of berries. Let's change the top one here to be berries as well, so you can store more berries in there. Okay, this is going to be a supply. There's no warehouse district beavers, so yeah. Oh, and we're out of water. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oops. Nearly killing all my beavers very early on. We don't want to do that. It's not very good for them. It's not very good for them. We need planks. You're not getting any planks because we don't have any planks left. Where's all the planks gone? Oh, all the planks have gone into here, haven't they? Let's make this the lowest priority, actually. Yeah, so they don't actually use all the planks building that for the time being. We need planks to build other things. Completely forgot about it. This would be fine. This would be fine. No problem at all. No problem at all. I've got 8 beavers sleeping in the open. Let's correct that so that they get more happiness going. We want more happiness. Happy is good. Happy beavers are good beavers. So okay. So we're gonna do this, get this going here, and then get some more farmland going, which would be quite nice to do. I might call Rabby like just little bits in here and in here. Anywhere you can plant them, basically. Anywhere you can currently plant kohlrabis, I really feel like we should plant some more of them. They are not the best crops. They're probably one of the worst crops, but it doesn't matter. We need them. We need them regardless. So we shall leave this one here. We shall come back next time and then continue on from there. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.